Chapter 5 Unbroken Heart. Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. We're in Renval. What a pleasant surprise. It's Master Volter. What's the situation, Trido? You have captured Ephraim, haven't you? No, Prince Ephraim still fights in the lands north of Renval. And why is that? What has happened to all those mercenaries you hired? They've proven to be less than adequate. Ephraim's clever. His band strikes quickly and then vanishes into the woods. We more than double his numbers, and yet he uses the terrain wisely to fight us. He has no army, just a small force of knights loyal to Renalis. Prince Ephraim's reputation as a superb strategist would seem well earned. How interesting. The lad's beginning to whet my appetite. Triado, bring him to me as quickly as you can, will you? As you command. Just grant me an army, and I'll bring him down swiftly. What sort of plan do you have? Master, I am your loyal adjutant, and you are my general. For you, my lord, I have many plans ready and waiting. Really? Well then, let me hear them. Very well. First, you and I will leave this fort and head north. Then, we will find Prince Ephraim in his leafy playpen. But he's not easily found, is he? Do not worry. At Prince Ephraim's side is a friend, shall we say. When the time is right, our friend will move on our behalf. Ford, how are we on supplies and equipment? It's not looking good. Our weapons are in bad shape and we're running low on food. We can probably restock at a nearby village, but no, that's not an option. We're in enemy territory. I will not involve innocents if I can avoid it. Yeah, I knew you'd say that. I mean, it's because of stuff like that we've stuck with you so far. But evidently, we do need to face reality. What are we gonna do? Word of mouth has it that the invasion of Renalis has progressed quite far. I've heard that the capital has fallen. So soon. Still, my father is in the capital, and he wouldn't surrender easily. Ford, Kyle, our mission here is to harry the troops and to distract their eye. Hopefully, we'll be able to give my father and Erica time to escape. Kyle, have you heard anything from Orson? I sent him out ahead to scout. No word yet. It's about time he returned. Reporting in, Prince Ephraim. I can confirm Grotto's presence at several points around our camp. Also, a large battalion of soldiers has been dispatched from Renval. We should tarry here no longer than necessary. I see. Seems as though we've certainly caught Grotto's eye this time. Should we retreat back to the capital, Prince Ephraim? No, we press onward. We're going to capture Renval. What? So this is Renval, is it? Alright, let's go. Are you sure you're quite sane, Prince Ephraim? We've an entire army after us, and you want to charge their stronghold? Ford, watch your tongue. This is our prince you're addressing. Kyle, please, it's alright. We've heard nothing from home. So what harm could a little reckless besieging castle cause? Prince Ephraim? Don't worry, I haven't lost all sense of self-preservation. Renval holds an important place in Grotto's national defense. If we can get the upper hand and take control of it, then Grotto will waste many valuable soldiers trying to take it back. I hope our attack proves useful. To my father and Erica. I understand what you're saying, but can we do it with our current strength? Every soldier in this area is trying to find us. The enemy has us vastly outnumbered. Attacking the castle is a ridiculous idea. If the enemy thinks the same, then we may have our opening. You have a point. I'm sure Renval won't expect us to attack with these numbers. Either way, we can't run forever, and we're running out of supplies. What do we got to lose? Shall we get ready to go? Yes. If we don't move quickly, we may never get another chance. Trust me, I don't pick fights I cannot win. Yes, sir. An attack by Ephraim's troops? To arms! Prince Ephraim circled around and brought the fight to us. If we capture the prince here, we can line our pockets with gold. Do you understand? We'll be rich. Orson. Yes. Your wounds still haven't healed from that last battle, have they? Don't push yourself. If we're defeated, you must return to Frelia. Understood? Understood. Let's go. Kyle, forward. Welcome to Prince Ephraim's group. Now, you know, he also has a paladin with him in Orson. I don't like Orson. Let's see. D and C. D and C. Okay, neither of them can use the silver sword, I don't think. Yeah, it requires rank of A. Let's move him over to this pillar. Trade with Ephraim. Give Ephraim the steel lance. We'll leave Orson with his sword for now, but it's not terribly important. Ugh, a little gassy. I took a short break in recording to eat. Now, Kyle and Ford are two rather decent cavalry. They both have about equal stats. If I remember correctly, Ford is more the skill and speed, Kyle is more strength and defense. They both class up very well into different cavalier classes. Now, also, I need to note, Ephraim does have a unique lance, which is why I gave him the extra steel lance. The Reglyph is a unique lance, much like Erica's rapier. Only, actually, I believe we'll get multiple rapiers. This is the only Reglyph. You don't want to waste this. It is a really good lance. Now, going to have him equip that, and we'll just let them come to us. I should have changed Kyle's weapon. Whoops. I mean, a lot of these soldiers aren't really a match for us, but I still should have changed his weapon. Same with Ford, I believe. Basically, whoever takes the most damage will end up getting Orson's Vulnerary. Orson is very capable of taking on everything in here himself, but I do not like going at this stage like that, because once again, it's a paladin. You really don't want him getting a lot of experience. I think I'll just give his Vulnerary over now. Ephraim is kind of your weak link at the moment, because he is only level 4. Trying to see if he can manage to kill any of these himself. No, he can't. Okay. This is a very touchy stage. Apparently this knight isn't going to move, so we'll be good there on that front. So, let's ignore that archer for now. Gonna have Ephraim attack this soldier. If I had him using Rangleaf, he would have easily been able to take down the mercenary, but I'd really rather not waste that. Let's have Ford attack this soldier. Okay. Let's have Kyle attack the archer. And Orson can just sit there. Okay. I'm thinking they're all going to attack Ford. Yeah. It's not exactly what we wanted to have happen, but it works. Now, we'll have Ephraim finish off this archer, because much like Erica, he needs all the experience he can get. You can't. Yeah, you can't do anything. Let Kyle come after this knight. We'll have Ford just nestle up next to him. Wait, Ford has a javelin? Oh. I did not realize that. Well, we'll have him use his vulnerary. And once again, we'll just have... yeah. Now Kyle can finish off this knight. And he'll gain a level. And he gets a door key. Both of these have chest keys. They're how you're gonna replenish yourself. There are no recruitable units here. Literally everyone's nameless soldier. Like, I mean, a few of them also will drop things. I believe other than just... I don't actually remember all these units. There are a lot of them to keep track of. Now, it's the point where I kind of want to put Orson in the doorway. And if I do that, I want to take away his weapon. So, we're going to trade with Kyle. Kyle will have the silver sword in exchange for the door key. And then I'm going to move Kyle over there and use his vulnerary. I would have moved him one extra square to the side, but yeah. Yeah, these are using dark magic. It's not very accurate, let's be honest. Actually, I might be able to... no, okay. We'll let them come to us. Orson can kind of just block the door. And now we should be able to have him pull back. Okay, that isn't gonna work. Neither of these two are really fast. Okay, let's try doing it this way. We'll have What's the chance of hitting with the... Yeah, it's not very high. Okay. We'll do the sword. That's a fair little chunk of damage. You didn't dodge. I was really hoping you would have dodged. Why didn't you dodge, Kyle? And we'll just have Ford throw his javelin. Hey, he hit. Wasn't enough to kill, but he hit. I'm kind of tempted to trade the javelin onto Ephraim and just give Ford the other steel lance. There you go, Kyle. You learned how to dodge. Good job. Now you're about to take a fireball to the face. Now, I believe he's actually going to have to discard something. Because we don't have a caravan. The silver sword is nice, but we're gonna throw it away. Because, well, we don't really need it. No one can use it. Like I said, it is a nice weapon, but that we want that key more. Gonna have Kyle step back and Volinary again. Have Ephraim charge up here and stab the mage with his lance. And now, hopefully, we won't miss with the javelin. That's going to be an important part of this. Not missing. Ford. Well, at least you dodged too. That doesn't accomplish a whole lot, buddy. Okay. Both of them do have an empty inventory slot, so that's good. We'll let Ephraim get the kill. Assuming he hits. There we go. Open up this. We get a killer lance. We'll just have Orson block this passageway. And, no, your inventory's still full, I think, or is it? No, it isn't. Take the chest key. And there we get an elixir, which is just a full heal, basically. Oh no, 1 damage. Ford come down here and just kind of bash him. And hopefully not get bished. Yes, he did not get bished. Very bad if he would have gotten bished. I mean, he does the bashing, so I mean... Kyle finish him off. I may as well stop beating around the bush. Kyle and Ford will be kept as units. We will lose them for a few chapters after this, but you will get them back, so don't worry about getting them levels. Once again, I wouldn't suggest using Orson because, well, he's upgraded. That's honestly one thing I kind of like with the more newer games, but let's actually give you the elixirs, and we'll have just Ephraim use this now. So he wasn't exactly down 10 HP, but... And we want just Ephraim to have more options. Okay. And I am actually going to do that of Steel Lance for Javelin. Ephraim actually can't even use the Killer Lance yet. believe... Yeah, the first thing we'll meet from there is that archer, so... Bait! Yeah, that's one thing Orson is really good for in this chapter. It's one thing the Paladins are generally good for, is just acting as bait. Sending them ahead to take the hits you don't want anyone else taking. Now just to show, yeah, this thing will wreck cavalry units and knights. But I don't want to use it here. I think I might. 'Cause I want Ephraim gaining experience. It's not going to hurt to use a few uses of this. And Ephraim does need levels, so... Kyle come along here and pokey pokey. There we go. Kyle levels up. I think again? Yeah, again. As expected, the archer shoots at Ford because Ford has less defense. I'll have Ephraim come finish him off with the Steel Lance. Unnecessary, but okay. What Ephraim does best. Unnecessary things. Move Orson up. Move these two up to create kind of a wall. Step back. I think this is another moment where I will use Renglif. Because otherwise... I mean... I don't think we actually need that. Looking at that. Yeah, okay, Kyle can just kill him. I'll go Ford. Ford should be able to do even better. Or not. Ford, you're the one that's supposed to be about attack! No, you were the one about speed. Right. Never mind. Yeah, we'll have... Actually, no. We'll have Ford do a couple hits. Because all he has to do is connect once, and it's good. So, good. He dodged. Now Ephraim can finish off the knight, and Ford will get a level. I get them confused so often. Ephraim can finish off the knight. And I'll move Kyle up. There we go. Ephraim's now at a good point. Between the two of them, Ephraim is definitely better at fighting than Erica. She'll get more crits than him, but he'll kill things faster, generally. Now, we really have two ways of going at this, and we could go an easy route and just go straight down this way and just capture the throne. But I think I'm gonna try to take down everyone. Just to get Ephraim as much experience as I can. Which is a little risky, I will admit. I think right there. Yeah. We'll move Kyle to there. Ford should hopefully get 2 hits here. Yep. Use a dead soldier. This chapter can be kind of difficult, as I think I've already mentioned. And it's definitely a long chapter. Just mostly due to how many enemies there are. Okay, we're gonna want to get Ephraim more healing items soon. Hey, weapon level increased. He should be able to use the killer lance now. This one seems like the more dangerous between the two. He deals more damage. Clear him out. Get a level. And, whoops. 33, 0. I'll have Ford finish this one off. Just because he's closer to another level, so. Okay. Is it you who has... Yeah, you have 2 healing items currently. So give Ephraim the Vulnerary. Keep the elixir. I think I need him to go right there. Trying to lure that sorcerer up. Because we don't really want to be taking hits from 2 sides. Yeah, I'll just bank on the lance. It's a good thing I banked on the lance. Now, I'm basically going to circle around from the bottom to clear everything out, because it's just faster this way. And I'm going to have Ephraim basically step down to here, equip the javelin, and then use a vulnerary. That is my general plan at the moment. Should have made... Okay, yeah. He isn't going to drop anything. I don't think any of the rest of them drop anything. I think I was just seeing a chest key and mistook it for a thing that they'll drop. Oh no, this one drops an elixir. Okay. We'll want to get that. Just making sure. Yeah, okay. Now hopefully Ephraim can just finish him off. There we go. Ford, move ahead. I think I'll actually... Yeah, I'll leave Ford there. Yeah, and I'll equip the sword on both of them. This should hopefully be another easy kill for Ford. If you want a paladin, Ford will make a good paladin. So, just keep that in mind. And you can basically tell he'll make a good paladin by just the fact that he's already up to 3 resist. As you might notice just from Orson here, paladins have resist. It's what they do. It's kind of their shtick. Have Ephraim step out in front, still with the javelin equipped, because that archer will basically end up killing itself. Of our general units, Ephraim does have the highest defense, next to Orson, so... Have these two kind of form a bit of a wall with their swords. Ephraim move down. Have Orson catch up. Ford is going to need to heal. Definitely. I should have paid attention to where that archer could reach. I think Ford has an elixir on him. It's a bit overkill, but if he does, I'm just going to use that. Yeah, he does. But he also has Vulnerary, so I'll just use the Vulnerary. Won't waste the elixir. Have Kyle just stab that mage in the face. I had him re-equip the lance because that knight is going to be able to reach Kyle, so... It's a good enough chance to hit. And he missed. Of course, Ephraim would miss. This is the touchy part of the stage, which is kind of annoying, honestly. Right here is where it can be pretty touch and go. This is the point where you realize you really miss having a healer. Also, I don't believe I mentioned, but I actually bought a couple more heal stabs for Natasha, so she has some more heal stabs. Kyle only gained HP. Blech. Thank you, Ephraim. There we go. There's a lot more stats. Now, he has just Vulnerary. Yeah, if I have, equip the lance, use the Vulnerary. Forge should be good. Okay. Kyle moved to here. What's Kyle's health at? Okay. I'm gonna use a charge of the elixir. I'm just gonna have Orson move up. This should be a pretty easy kill for Kyle. There we go. I apologize if I'm getting really quiet. I'm working up in my head because we are getting kind of low on resources. What I want to do next. I'm trying to, at the moment, figure out who's going to kill the leader. I think it's going to be Ephraim. Because he should have a relatively easy time with it. Gonna move forward, ahead. I think he can move ahead to 1 square. Okay. Have him move ahead 1 square. He's gonna kill that archer and get the elixir. He does have room for it, right? Yes, he does. Have Kyle kill this sorcerer. I actually quite like the sorcerer units. They're tanky mages. That's kind of their gimmick. Because he has a steel blade, which is a heavier type of sword. They're kind of neat. They also have higher damage than your normal swords will have. Okay, lance time. Just stick with the lance. This is partially why I threw away the sword. Mostly everything in here you want to use lances against. So you're not really going to be gaining experience with swords. So no one will be able to use the silver sword by the end of the chapter. And not meaning to kind of spoil things, but by the time these lot join the main group, like Erica's group, we'll have easy access to silver swords. Or at least we'll be getting close to that point. So it's not gonna matter a whole lot. Another level for Ford. And we got another elixir. Yep, he has nothing. If you haven't taken things away from Orson, take his stuff away from him. I know that might sound weird, but trust me, you don't want him to have stuff. And here's actually a case where you notice we could actually just edge this boss and not actually have to take any damage from him. But that's lame. Though I should actually just have Ephraim wait in front of him. Cause, yeah. Do you truly think you can take us with those numbers? Imbecile! You'll learn the error of your ways. Well, I really... Yep, and that's why yeah. Lord Triado, it can't be. Were we merely pawns? Probably. Ephraim is so close to a level. And now we'll just seize the throne. We've secured the entire castle. You were brilliant, Prince Ephraim. What a plan, what a battle. I estimate at least half the enemy troops are in the field. We took the castle, but we don't have the manpower to hold it in a siege. There's no point in lingering here. Let's continue on to Grotto Keep. Prince Ephraim, things have taken a turn for the worse. Took a look around the castle's perimeter. We're surrounded. What? Grotto sent reinforcements so quickly? What should we do? We must escape. So, you've captured Renval, have you? And with such a small force. Impressive! You've earned your reputation, I must say. I quite admire your work. I take it you're the leader of this pack, the misguided Prince Ephraim. I am. I'm General Volter, the Moonstone of Grotto's Imperial Army. Catching up to you has caused me no small amount of trouble. We've reduced your wretched home of Renalis to ruin, and yet you and your little band of bravos continue to be a thorn in our side. But that all ends here. We'll see. You claim you've taken the capital of Renalis. Tell me, how did you know I would attack Renval? Ah, patience. You'll have your answer soon enough. Now, be good lads and drop your weapons, will you? Prince Ephraim, let us attack. Listen to me, Ephraim. You're a smart man. You know it's futile to fight me. You cannot win. You cannot escape. Accept the reality of your situation and surrender to me. Surrender? That's right. If you do, I'll let you live. I hold your life in the palm of my hand. Do not test my good humor. Now come over here, bend your knee, and beg for your life. Show me how Renalis dogs grovel. I think not.
What?
You said your name was Volter, didn't you? Well, I'm sorry, Volter, but I don't have time to waste playing games with you. So, we're going to knock you lots about a bit, and then make our way out of here.
Fool, have you gone mad? Do you truly believe you can fight your way past my Wyvern Knights?
Watch and see. I don't pick fights I can't win. Kyle, Ford, are you ready? My life has been yours since the moment I took my chivalric vows. It's moments like this that keep me by your side, my prince.
What idiotic wretches you are. Prepare yourselves to be destroyed utterly.
We break to the east. Go! And that is the end of Chapter 5X. Thank you all very much for watching, and next time, we return to Erica's group to see how they're holding up. See you all then.